Hello everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 16th. I figured I'd make a video about all these data breaches that happened. I got a check today from a data breach that happened, I don't know, probably about 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I don't know. But same company that deals with the Equifax data breach, same claim administrator. Dear settlement class member, it's the Stewart versus Early Warning Services. It's a check for, tells me I got deposited by 2/7/2020, 12/7/2020. Wow, it's $65.54. $65.54. See it there? You see it? Let me see that. $65.54. That happened like 5 years ago or so. Yeah, I thought it was the Equifax one. I haven't got that yet, but the Equifax is trying to dismiss that case in court, saying nothing happened. Nobody's information was compromised. When your information's all over the dark web because of that Equifax data breach, your information is compromised, because most of them people that got their information compromised by the Equifax data breach, all your identity information is on the dark web. Your social, date of birth, address, all that stuff. So, you know what I mean? So that's why I said you got to put a freeze on all those companies, not just the major three, but there's smaller ones out there too. Because what happens, someone try to get credit in your name and they pull from a big company and it's frozen. They pull from a small company that's owned by the big companies, and then small companies are not frozen. Just because you think the big companies, the credit bureaus, are frozen, the little ones are too. They're not. They're not. Even though they're owned by the big companies, they're not frozen. A lot of people don't know that. So you can do the research yourself. Just Google what's all the credit bureaus, big and small, and you'll get a list. If you go to the Consumer Protection Finance Bureau website, they got a list of them on there. There's like over a dozen of them on there. And here's another company too. This is the company called the mother of all data brokers. A lot of people don't even know nothing about this company either. LexisNexis. LexisNexis. And this is a book. Look at this. Look at that. That's my consumer report. Depending on your age, look how big that is. That's like over 100 pages front and back. It's got everything on there about you. They store everything. All the addresses you live, the houses you live, the loans you got, mortgages, jobs you had, car insurance, banking information, medical, driving record. What else is in here? All this stuff. Look at this. Email addresses, phone numbers, addresses, all the schools you went to, all the places you lived, all the cars you own, all the taxes you paid. And what is this? Yeah. Court records, public record, car insurance, homeowners insurance, driving insurance, driving record, claim history, phone numbers, addresses. Says I got a security freeze on this company. But half this information, this report, it's not even accurate. I never lived in Texas. I never worked at this job either. All the properties you lived in tells you how much money they're worth. Mortgage. Social security number. Yep. Addresses. Phone numbers. Email addresses. No ATF data. It's got your criminal record on here. Federal record, criminal record, driving record. Look at that. Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor driving record. Yes, driving record is a misdemeanor. When you go out there and speed and run stop signs, that's a misdemeanor. If you get so many, they become felonies. Look how big that. Depend on your age. I'm 50. Depend on your age, this could be like 300 pages. What? Yeah, it costs them almost $18 to send that to me. That's like a book. They got way too much information. That's why they have these data breaches. They just, every piece of paper, everything on there has got your social on there. Your name, social, date of birth, addresses. And that gets tossed around like nothing. They wonder why they have these data breaches. And they can't keep your information safe, but it becomes your problem. Like that Equifax data breach. I spent all kinds of money. It's not my fault that Equifax left a hole in their database open for 65 days. That's like you leaving somewhere, leaving all your doors and windows open in your house, and come back a month later and say, oh my God, they took everything. That's what happened to Equifax. They took everything. So, yeah, I just don't trust these companies no more. So I froze all of them. I think there's like almost 20 of them. So I put a security freeze on them. And about a week or two later, they sent me a PIN number and went right in the shredder and shredded it. And I ain't doing business no more. I'm done. I'm done dealing with these companies. I spent thousands of dollars on the Equifax data breach. I sent them the bill. They refused to pay it. If that tells you anything about Equifax, they don't care. To these companies, you're nothing but a product. Believe it or not, your identity information is a product. They sell it to other data brokers and they profit from it. Like I said, you need to opt out of them selling your information. Security freeze, fraud alert. They'll send you a PIN number in the mail, throw it in the shredder. Don't even deal with these companies. I quit dealing with them. I'm done. It's over. I'm not dealing with these companies no more. I'm not getting no credit ever. No house, nothing. No car. I'm done. I'm through. It just tells you it's nothing but a joke. Plus that FICO score is nothing but a joke. If you do the research and you get in there and thinking, what is that FICO score? It's nothing but greed for the lenders. That was created for the lenders, the greed. Because everything you do now is based on your stupid FICO score. Your car insurance is your rate is based on your FICO score, not your driving record. You can have a clean driving record and have a good credit score or a bad credit score, and they say you pay 3 times the amount of money for your insurance than a person with good credit. So basically, if John Doe's got an 800 credit score, but he's got DUIs on his record, a lot of accidents, his rate's going to be cheaper than yours, and you got a clean driving record. The other way around, you know what I mean? Because they're saying people with bad credit scores file more claims. And it's actually the other way around. I know rich people file insurance claims all the time. All the time. Yep. I know a guy who owns a bunch of houses and, a slew of houses, and he just files claim left and right. You know what I mean? He's got money. You know what I mean? So that's not true. Next thing you know, when you get your groceries in the store, the groceries in the store, they're going to base your grocery price on a FICO score. That's the way I put it. That's how greed. These guys came up with it. Now they're coming up with all these scoring models. Okay? A FICO 10, and they do this to get your score lower, and it creates more wealth for the lenders. So they're going to go back. It's going to show your missed payments for the past. It'll go back. It says 7 years. It's going to be 15 years or 10 years or something stupid like that. You know what I mean? It'll show your missed payments or your over. You know what I mean? It's going to go back further, so your score will drop, and the lender will be going cha-ching, cha-ching. You know what I mean? The Bible says the borrower is slave to the lender. So I wonder if we go to hell if we borrow money all the time. I don't know. But that's what it says. The borrower is slave to the lender. So, yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to deal with these companies anymore. I'm tired of their bull crap. Okay? Treat you like a piece of garbage. I sent them a bill because I paid thousands of dollars because of that breach. I had spent all kinds of money. I sent them a bill months ago, and they certified mail and everything, and they refused to do anything. They referred me to the class action settlement place, in which they told me they're fighting in court that you'll get $6.80 5 years from now. Well, back then when it happened, you had to pay $10 for them security freezes. They're free now, but back when it happened, you had to pay the $10. I called TransUnion up and said, Bill Equifax. I said, oh, no, you got to pay it. So all them little companies, $10, $10, $10, $10, and they're going to give me $6.80. What a joke. You know what I mean? It's a joke, man. It made me mad. I'm not dealing with these companies no more. I'm telling you, I'm done with them. You know what I mean? Plus that FICO garbage, nothing but a bunch of garbage. And that score don't mean anything. I have people crying all the time. I get an 825 score and they get denied. I said, well, the reason why they deny you, you're not profitable to them. When you got a low score, that's when they're profit. You're not your profit because they'll make more money off that interest. You know what I mean? So that's why you're considered high risk. I don't do business with you. I'm not giving you a 2% interest. I want John Doe with a 580 score or 600 score, and I can charge him 20% interest. Then I'm making a big profit. Not John Doe, not this other guy here with the 825 score. I can't make no money off of him. That's why it's like that. It's a joke. It's nothing but a damn joke. And they loop everybody in this garbage. Worry about a damn FICO score. Harding. Another thing too, they said hard inquiries are negative marks. So every time they pull your credit, it's a negative mark. You can get denied for that. If you got too many hard inquiries, it's like having a bankruptcy or something on there. They'll deny you. So it's nothing but a joke. I'm telling you. When you get older, you realize it's nothing but garbage, nothing but a joke. And them data brokers, they don't care about you. You're a profit to them. All you are is a bad apple. You go in the garbage. So, and these companies make billions of dollars a year selling your information. So, like I said, it all starts when you're younger and open a checking account up. You give that bank your information, it goes into a check system database or early warning database. And from there on, your information gets sold. They sell it. Then that company they sold it to turns around and sells it to another company. So all your identity's floating around out there and they can't keep it safe. But when something happens, data breaches, becomes your problem, not theirs. They don't care. They'll just give you a couple of dollars. They'll give you a couple of dollars 5 years or 6 years from now. You'll forget about it. Like that check came today, I forgot all about it. That was like 5 or 6 years ago when that happened. You see what I mean? But the lawyers get paid first, them data breaches. They do. They get paid first. And the lawyers get millions of dollars. Well, you get a bag of peanuts. That $65 check's a bag of peanuts to me. Have my information stolen. That early warning, it's like check systems. They store your information. And you can't put a security freeze on early warning just on check systems. When you get on there and you get a copy of your report in the mail, it's got your checking account number, routing number, it's got your balance on there, your savings accounts, account number, routing number, and balance. So if someone steals that information, they can get money at your account because they got all the information and they know your balance. They can get checks printed up with your information on it and cash them. But it becomes your problem when that happens. They don't care. So I just want to give everybody a heads up, LexisNexis. Get your report. Look at that. Big old fat book. I'm telling you, it's like, boom. It's like a book. It's got everything about you. LexisNexis Consumer Report. And guess where they're located at? Atlanta, Georgia. I wonder if they're part of Equifax. So yeah, there you go. I just want to give you guys a heads up. Get all that stuff frozen. They'll send you a PIN number in the mail. Put it in the shredder. Throw it away. Don't deal with them companies. Then FICO score, that Fair Isaac Corporation, they're garbage. Did nothing but create greed for the lenders. Shame to them. They got to be ashamed of themselves. And then a high credit score don't mean anything. You still get denied. So all these people chasing this number. And another thing too, Experian's got one called Experian Boost. In order to get that, you got to give them your information. You got to give them your checking account information, routing number, and everything. So if Experian has a data breach, they got your checking information too. Not just your identity information, like your social, date of birth, and address and everything, but now they'll have your checking account or savings account information because you got to give it to them to do that boost. So it's not worth it. And they say your scoring goes up a few points anyway. I see somebody said at the most it goes up is 13 points. So it really don't make any sense at all to even do it. 13 points is nothing. 13, it's like having 13 cents more. It's like finding 13 pennies on the ground. So it means nothing. 13 points don't mean nothing. So they loop everybody in this garbage and they make a big profit on it. Then the data breaches, they want you to pay for credit monitoring while they do the data breaches. That means, you know what I mean? That's like me having a wreck and the guy I hit's got to pay for the damage. That's what it is. I'm not paying for the damage, but the guy who I hit, they got to pay for it. That's the way it is. with them data breaches. I'm not paying them companies a damn dime. I just froze all them companies on that list I froze all them companies on that list from Consumer Protection Finance Bureau, and that's all you need. Because a lot of people don't even know nothing about them companies, but I do. When I say it to LifeLock, I have all them frozen. They said, well, you don't need us then because you know what you're doing. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? And don't think that, a lot of people leave their stuff unfrozen, but down the road, something can happen. Then it becomes a big problem. Don't think that'll never happen to you, because it will. Down the road, that information in the dark web will never go away. It could be there 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, 50 years from now. It could still be on there. Somebody can buy your identity for $3. So yeah, I know it don't sound like a lot of money, but you take that $3 times 150 million people, that's a lot of money. That's almost $1 billion. So yeah, yep. Like I said, the Equifax and all them companies, they don't care about you. You know what I mean? It's nothing but a joke, nothing but garbage. You know what I mean? You realize that when you get older. You do a lot of research and you know what? This is a bunch of garbage. A 30-year mortgage? Hell, you still be paying on it when you're dead. And you never own a house anyway because you got to pay taxes. So yeah, I tell people taxes took over to slavery. Everything you do, you get taxed on. Everything. But I'm getting off here. You guys have a lovely afternoon here on a Wednesday, September 16, 2020. Remember, go to LexisNexis Consumer Reports. LexisNexis Consumer Reports, and get your big old fat copy of that report on you. It's got everything. Everything. Yeah. $18.75 to mail that to me. It's like 100 pages or better, front and back. It's like a book. Look at that. Oh my God. LexisNexis. You guys have a lovely afternoon, okay? Bye now.